not making money.
I vote Dr. Bob. I mean, this is JFK Jr. Never been a fan of the Kennedys. I grew up with the Kennedys through my life in the 1960s. Never been a fan, but I'm telling you, if somebody is that opposed to somebody like a Kennedy, because he's always been a Democrat, these are all Democrats that suddenly hate him, he's got to be scaring them about something, and this is all about money. That's what the problem is, and keeping the status quo and making sure that you do things the way you're supposed to. So here's a few things that we RFK Jr. and I do have in common, and what maybe where we differ a little bit, but I think he's on the right track about a lot of things. A holistic approach. So we definitely have that in common. I believe in body, mind, spirit, in emotional well-being, and so we have that in common. There's no doubt about it. You go to the doctor's office, they start giving you pills for your liver. They start giving you pills for your diabetes or whatever. He's always giving you pills of this, and treatment. And we're not a liver, we're not kidneys, we're not a heart. We are a whole being, and you should look at it, and that's what my whole 7-component health protocol is about. Preventative care. Well, that's what getting in front of something is most of the problem. If you've got it's 1,000 times easier to cure your body of a disease or prevent a disease than it is to cure yourself. Once you've got the disease, I don't care what it is, it's very difficult to put your body into the right position again so it can be healthy. But of course, the body is capable of healing itself of any disease. So preventative care, very, very important. And as I've said recently, they make money off of you. Who's they? The medical establishment. They make money off of you when you're sick. They don't make a dime off of you when a guy like me, I'm like the guy who always pays off his credit card. Always. They don't make money off of me. They make money off of the people who don't pay their credit cards, and the medical establishment. They make money from you when when you're sick, and only when you're sick. Nutrition. Everything is about nutrition. I've said for all my entire career, if you want to be healthy, stop putting the wrong things into your body, start putting the right things into your body. Diet, diet, diet. It all comes down to what food you're going to put into your body. And, you are what you eat. Well, you are what you can assimilate. You got to be able to take those nutrients and bring them into the body. Supplementation. I'm a big supplement guy. It's not a replacement for health, but there are nutritional gaps in your diet, and you can always take something like systemic enzymes, nattokinase, serrapeptase. You can always take something and add it to your diet and enhance your health. It could be vitamin C. It could be vitamin D. Here in Michigan, vitamin D is kind of hard to get because we have no sunlight. So you can always supplement with things. There's good supplements. There are bad supplements. But in the end, hey, I'm a big believer in supplementation. Exercise. RFK hasn't talked about it directly, but if you look at him, this guy's in really good shape. A lot of people said he's got to be taking something, maybe, who knows what, to kind of look like that at his age. I'm a big workout guy. Now, I don't have the big muscles or anything like that, but, I still run a 6-minute mile. I bench press 120 pounds over 15 times. I stay in really good shape. I really am. For somebody my age, 67, I'm in incredible health. Now, so, he hasn't really talked about it, but I guarantee you, JFK, he had this national fitness program back in the 1960s, and you could always see kids are already getting fat. You could see if you could qualify, so many push-ups, so many sit-ups, how far you could run. I always killed it in running. Let me tell you something. I was like the best runner. I mean, I'm talking, I was like, first, second grade back then. But he was already doing that. The presidential challenge, I forget what it was exactly. Differences between me and RFK. First of all, he doesn't talk about water. Hydration is everything. Hydration. Alkalization. HAD, hydrate, alkalize, detoxify. He doesn't talk about alkalization. That's getting into more things like people like I do, naturopathic doctors, telling you exactly what to do. So he's kind of more on the fringes. Detoxification, he hasn't talked about that. What is a toxin? It's something that does not belong in the body. It doesn't perform a physiological function, and you have to get it out of there. And there's very mild toxins, and then there are very serious toxins, heavy metals, herbicides, pesticides, these kinds of things. So you've definitely got to get into that, but I've never heard RFK mention that once. If you put the right things into your body, you don't go running a junk food diet. One thing, by the way, you'll never see is this picture with me in it. This is Trump with RFK eating a McDonald's. You put that down in front of me. I mean, I probably, I'm like the guy, Jesus in the temple turning the tables over. That's me, because if you want to make America healthy again, stop eating this kind of garbage. But that's another way. So he's more of a vaccine guy, and he says I'm pro-vax and all that. I love him. I give it to my kids. I don't think they work. You want to get a vax? You should get a vax. You want to go get the jab? You should get the jab. I'm really an all-natural guy. I just follow nature. But this is so great to see. He got confirmed today. It's absolutely amazing. And they didn't want him in there, as you could see at the beginning of this. They did not want this guy in there at all, and that tells you everything about what's going on here. He's going to be very effective, and I am make America great again. I am 100% in favor of it. I'm going to be doing a lot more topics on these. It's a whole new YouTube channel you're looking at here. I'm going to tell you what to do to be healthy, and I'm really going to get into these kind of differences, because quite frankly, some of the stuff I'm talking about here, you would have just been kicked off YouTube even 2 or 3 years ago. I made a video about they kicked me. They almost kicked destroyed my whole channel. It's never. They always demonetize me, and then they took me off and they hide your videos, so it's never been the same since. But I'm going to get that back, because my main thing, I just want people to be healthy. That's what I want more than anything else, as far as my job. I want you to know God. I want you to have a relationship with God. I want you to be healthy so you can take care of yourself and your family. Dr. Bob, see you next time.